Top 30 Best Places to Visit in Europe. There are countless incredible places to visit in Europe, each with their own unique charm and history. Here are 50 popular destinations in no particular order. Paris, France. Barcelona, Spain. Rome, Italy. London, England. Amsterdam, Netherlands. Berlin, Germany. Vienna, Austria. Prague, Czech Republic. Edinburgh, Scotland. Venice, Italy. Copenhagen, Denmark. Lisbon, Portugal. Bruges, Belgium. Reykjavik, Iceland. Zurich, Switzerland. Santorini, Greece. Krakow, Poland. Salzburg, Austria. Cinque Terre, Italy. Lake Como, Italy. Montenegro, Balkans. The best way to travel through Europe depends on your preferences, budget, and itinerary. Here are some of the most popular options. Train travel is a popular and convenient option for traveling between major cities in Europe. The rail network is extensive, and many cities are connected by high-speed trains that make travel quick and comfortable. You can purchase a Eurail pass if you plan to travel extensively by train. Buses are a cheaper alternative to trains and are a great way to reach smaller towns and villages that may not be connected by train. Companies such as Flixbus and Eurolines offer affordable bus travel throughout Europe. Renting a car gives you the flexibility to explore Europe at your own pace, and it's a great option for traveling to more remote areas. However, keep in mind that parking in cities can be difficult and expensive, and driving on narrow European roads can be challenging. Flying is the fastest way to travel long distances in Europe, and budget airlines such as Ryanair and EasyJet offer cheap flights between many European cities. However, keep in mind that flying can be less convenient than other modes of transport due to airport security and baggage restrictions. Cycling is a great way to see Europe, and many cities have bike rental schemes that make it easy to get around. Cycling routes such as the Danube Cycle Path and the Eurovelo network offer long-distance routes that take you through some of Europe's most beautiful scenery. Ultimately, the best way to travel through Europe depends on your personal preferences and travel style. Consider your budget, itinerary, and the places you want to visit before choosing a mode of transport. The cost of traveling through Europe can vary greatly depending on your travel style, itinerary, and the countries you visit. Here are some general estimates of the costs you can expect. Accommodation, hostels, 10 to 30 euros per night. Budget hotels, 50 to 100 euros per night. Mid-range hotels, 100 to 200 euros per night. Luxury hotels, 200 euros plus per night. Food, cheap local eats, 5 to 10 euros per meal. Mid-range restaurants, 15 to 30 euros per meal. Fine dining, 50 euros plus per meal. Supermarkets and street food, 5 to 10 euros per day. Transportation, train, 20 to 100 euros per journey, depending on distance and class. Bus, 10 to 30 euros per journey. Budget airlines, 30 to 100 euros per flight, depending on distance and time of booking. Car rental, 30 to 100 euros per day, depending on type of car and rental company. Bike rental, 10 to 20 euros per day. Activities, museums, 5 to 15 euros per visit. City tours, 10 to 30 euros per person. Outdoor activities, 20 to 50 euros per person. Concerts and shows, 20 to 100 euros per ticket. Overall, a budget traveler could expect to spend around 50 to 100 euros per day on accommodation, food, and transportation, while mid-range travelers should budget around 100 to 200 euros per day, and luxury travelers should budget 200 euros plus per day. These estimates do not include airfare or the cost of any major activities or attractions, which can add significantly to your expenses. It's important to research your itinerary and budget accordingly to ensure you can afford the trip you have in mind. The amount of time it takes to visit 30 cities in Europe depends on several factors, including your itinerary, transportation method, and how much time you plan to spend in each city. Here are some rough estimates based on a few different scenarios. Scenario 1: Quick visits. If you plan to only spend a day or two in each city, you could potentially visit all 30 cities in a month. This would give you just enough time to see the major sites and get a taste of each city's culture. However, keep in mind that this would be a very fast-paced trip, and you may not have time to fully explore each city. Scenario 2: Longer visits. If you plan to spend more time in each city, say 3 to 4 days, you would need at least 3 to 4 months to visit all 30 cities. This would allow you to see more of each city's sights, get to know the local culture, and have some time to relax and enjoy each destination. Scenario 3: Regional visits. If you want to focus on a particular region of Europe, such as the Mediterranean or the Baltic states, you could potentially visit 30 cities in a shorter amount of time. For example, if you wanted to visit 30 cities along the Mediterranean coast, you could do it in 2 to 3 months, spending a week or two in each city. Keep in mind that these estimates are just rough guides, and the actual time it takes to visit 30 cities in Europe will depend on your individual travel style and itinerary. Be sure to plan your trip carefully, taking into account travel time, visa requirements, and other logistics, to ensure a smooth and enjoyable trip. The food in Europe is incredibly diverse, with each country and region having its own unique cuisine and flavors. Here are some general characteristics and popular dishes of European cuisine. Bread is a staple food in many European countries, and you'll find a wide variety of breads, from baguettes in France to ciabatta in Italy. Cheese is also an important part of European cuisine, and each country has its own specialties. Some of the most popular types of cheese include Swiss cheese, French brie, Italian mozzarella, and Spanish manchego. Meat and seafood are popular ingredients in many European dishes, with some of the most iconic dishes including German sausages, French escargot, Spanish paella, and Italian pizza and pasta. Europe is known for its delicious desserts, from French croissants and macarons to Italian gelato and tiramisu. Chocolate is also a popular ingredient in many European desserts, with Switzerland being particularly famous for its high-quality chocolate. Wine is a staple drink in many European countries, and each region has its own unique varieties. Some of the most famous wine regions in Europe include Bordeaux in France, Tuscany in Italy, and Rioja in Spain. Overall, European cuisine is characterized by its focus on fresh, high-quality ingredients, and its diverse range of flavors and culinary traditions. Whether you're a foodie or just looking to explore the local cuisine, Europe offers something for every palate. Which European cities did you already visited? Let us know in the comments, and don't forget to subscribe for more travel inspiration.